राम ओम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय 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 राम ओम। जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम ओम। 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 श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम मलयाളം श्री राम जय राम പെണ്ണുണ്ട് സ്വാമി I just bring it in a minute from Ramna I have to bring anyway the tablet I have to bring the tablet no Swami I have to bring the tablet for muting people no in between so I am going anyway Shruti will you please put this I'll just bring that and come Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram 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 Jai Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram 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 Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम 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 जय जय
quotation yesterday. Did you got it already?
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम 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 श्री राम जय राम जय जय श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम 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 श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम ओम Om, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Hari Om to everybody. Slowly now Papa is taking us to the core of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Because it simply is not possible for us to learn all the 700 slogas and then think about how does it help us in our improving the quality of our life. So he made us to concentrate upon a few slogas, at least one sloga from each chapter, which will help us to somehow try to convert our mind into a refinery. It's all flowery words. But what do we do? By continuously going through the examples and reflection. Here Papa's words, is very, 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 very inspiring. Be reflective and meditative. The more you become reflective and meditative, the faster you move towards the springs of your life. So that means to springs of our life means our origin. To become aware of His presence within, whatever our outer activities are there, no. Outer activities should enable the mind to go inward, and be reflective and be meditative. So this is very important. Even one sloga can open up so many in our mind. So that is what now Papa is slowly guiding us. And let us again go through whatever we have gone through yesterday. Bhagavad Gita, a reservoir for mind and soul refinement. Many devotees revere Srimad Bhagavad Gita yet its wisdom often remains separate from daily life. This may be because its teachings seem distant from everyday experience. To bridge this gap, let us first understand the significance of its 18 chapters. When we started reflecting, why 18? Why should it not be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5? Why 18? This reflection led us to something more interesting. Yesterday or day before yesterday, it stuck to us. To bridge this gap, let us first understand the significance of its 18 chapters. An individual is composed of 18 factors: 5 organs of perception, 5 organs of action, 5 vital layers, along with mind, intellect, and the sense of individuality. So 3 into 5, 15, plus 3, 18. It will give us some clues now. 5 organs of perception, eyes, ear, nose, tongue, then skin. 5 organs of action and 5 vital layers. Prano, Pana, Vyano, Dana, Samanaha. How does it function? Along with that, mind, intellect, and the sense of individuality. All these put together are the 18. So when we rise above the 18, then only we can feel His presence. In Thus Speaks Ramdas, Papa says, there is a veil of ignorance, and remove that veil first. So the veil of ignorance is these 18 factors. Then only we become aware that He is within us. He is with us, He has been with us. In spite of our telling, in spite of our telling to ourselves, in spite of our reading, in spite of our doing Ram Nam, still it is a distant reality to us. This is the naked truth. In spite of doing so much, still most of us, we can't say all, most of us feel that he is still a concept, not a reality. So these 18, we are influenced by these 18 factors, which prevents us to become aware of the presence of Lord within us. So Bhagavad Gita means, Bhagavad Gita indirectly is teaching us that when we rise above these 18 factors, we become aware of Him and then function through the 18. So we were also remembering, many of you might have heard, there is a great temple in Kerala called Shabarimala Sri Ayyappa Swami. The famous thing is there, it equivalent to the deity there are the 18 steps. Those who observe Vrata for 41 days, they take 2 bundles, Irumudi Katti in Malayalam. One will be this side, the other one will be, that is the balancing one. So 18 steps we have to go up. Through 18 steps we go up. And then we see the Sanctum Sanctorum and the deity there. Just imagine. And what are these 2? In one we pack whatever that is to be offered to Him. In one, whatever we need through our journey. So it is symbolically said, Punya Papa Chuvaduval. One is the bundle of virtues, the other one is the one which we have to discard. So with this, when we constantly remember Him through chanting His name, Swami Sharanavayyappa, we go by step, 18 steps. And then we are there, the Sanctum Sanctorum is, if it is open, we see the deity there. It's a very, lakhs and lakhs and lakhs of devotees every year go there. So 18 steps. In Malayalam it is called Ponnu Padinettam. And Padi Puja is there. Even on the last but one day, if I remember right, every step is done puja. The idea is that lakhs and lakhs and lakhs of devotees who are observing these vratas have passed through these steps. It has become sanctified. All these 18 factors in us are getting divinized. By the severe austerities and constant remembrance of Him, all these steps get sanctified or divinized, and so this Padi Puja is every step. Puja is offered to every step. Now it is becoming clearer and clearer by this 18. We have all gone through. Many years we have gone through. At that time, full of devotion, we may not be thinking anything about it. But now, when He directed our attention to 18 chapters, why 18 chapters? Then the revelation comes that we have to go beyond. An individual is composed of 18 factors, 5 organs of perception, 5 organs of action, 5 vital layers, along with mind, intellect, and the sense of individuality. When we rise above these layers, we become aware of the spirit Atman that animates them all. Thus, the purpose of the Bhagavad Gita, we can infer, is to guide us in transcending these limitations and realizing our divine essence. This is another food for thought for all of us. This has come out because of reflection, not just reading and going. We keep on reflecting. Why have you made it as 18? One Swami told us like this, when we go to a temple or a Mahatma, we do this, 2 hands. like this. So then suddenly he said, why it is not 6 and 4? Why it is 5 and 5, 5 fingers each? So the karmendriyas and jnanendriyas, the organs of perception and the organs of action, all these are offered to him. So like that, each and every thing has got some significance. It is not without any science. Everything is scientific. So viewed as a timeless refinery, the Gita purifies thoughts and actions by cultivating awareness of the Creator. Each chapter is explored through a selected shloka, paired with a relatable example drawn from Mother Nature to illuminate its theme. This is what we are now trying, final. Here, Birul Papa says, we have the magnificent book of nature spread out before us. Why Mother Nature we are taking? Again, we started thinking. Yesterday, we were prompted to go to this particular quotation. So he is guiding us at every moment. Why only from Mother Nature? So here he says, we have the magnificent book of nature spread out before us, a picture of unsurpassing beauty and charm. The spontaneous and blissful self-expression of the indwelling God. Let us look at it now. Read in it the glorious presentation and varied activity of the Beloved. This is what is needed. We are just looking at it and then passing on. Beautiful, nice, that's all. No. Papa wants to look at it first. It's a magnificent book. So when we open it, we see the entire thing. Just don't do any cursory this thing. Let us look at it, read in it the glorious presentation and the varied activity of the Beloved. God Himself is expressing through Mother Nature. Look on the infinite play of the Infinite One. Look on the infinite play of the Infinite One, and by deep absorption in the Beloved, the universal being, enjoy immortal joy. This is the goal. All else is ephemeral and not worth striving for. So for the past 2 days now, 2-3 days, he led us to have concentrate on 18 slokas drawn from 17 chapters, and then made us to connect itself with Mother Nature. And we did not know. Now we know that. And it is neither Mother Nature nor 18 chapters. It is nothing but He and He alone. Finally, look on the infinite play of the Infinite One, and by deep absorption in the Beloved, universal being, enjoy immortal joy. This is the goal. All else is ephemeral, not worth striving for. Very, very inspiring words of Papa. On these lines, not only that whatever we have, but we should stop. Seekers are encouraged to discover more such connections in daily life, allowing the Gita to serve as a living guide rather than a text. This is how Gita slowly enters into us. Now he has given us the technique. The self is immortal, body is perishable. Chapter number 2, shloka number 20. Najayate mriyate va kadajin nayam bhutva bhavita vanabhuyah ajo nitya shashvat vayam purano nahanyate hanyamane sharire. The self is never born, capital S, nor does it ever die. It has neither come into being, nor will it cease to be. It is there. That's right. It is unborn, eternal, ever-existing, ancient. When the body is slain, the self is not destroyed. The first step of to connect ourselves with Him. So whatever that happens apart from Him is transient, perishable. Example is the seed. When a seed sprouts, the outer shell or husk perishes, breaking down to allow the new life within to emerge. The essence of the seed, the life force or potential, does not perish. Instead, it transforms into a sapling, continuing its journey of growth. Spiritually, this mirrors the Bhagavad Gita's teachings. The body, the outer shell is perishable, but the soul, the inner essence is eternal. Just as the sprouting seed shed its old form to grow, we too must let go of attachments to the material self and to realize the ever-present spirit within. So the first process of what you call refining is to recognize the ephemeral nature of the body and the eternal nature of the indwelling reality. All our problems stem from this ephemeral nature of the body, sense of individuality. So the first step towards refining can be this. Then when you go to the second chapter, there are so many, we have only picked one. Later on, probably this research will help us to bring out another sets of 18 also, we don't know. Yogastha kurukarmani sangam tyaktva dhananjaya siddhya siddhyo samobhutva samatvam yogamuchyate. Establish in yoga, perform your actions. O Dhananjaya, renouncing attachment and remaining equal in success and failure, such even-mindedness is called yoga. Another step towards refining. Example is the river. A river flows steadily toward the ocean, encountering rocks, fallen trees, uneven terrain along the way. It does not complain, resist, or stop. Instead, it adapts, flowing over, around, or even through obstacles while maintaining its purpose. No grumbling, no complaint. No? It is only riveted to the ideal, flowing. Those of you who have witnessed this will remember how it turns away and goes, instead of making a fuss or getting halted at something. This reflects even-mindedness as taught in the Bhagavad Gita. Remaining steady amid success and failure, pleasure and pain, praise and blame. Like the river, we refine our thoughts and actions by not getting stuck in reactions, but moving forward with inner stability. Chapter number 3. Remain unaffected by attraction and aversion in sense objects. इंद्रियस्येन्द्रियास्यार्थे रागद्वेषौ व्यवस्थितौ तयोर्न वशम् आगच्छेत् तौ ह्यस्य परिबन्धिनौ. Attachment and aversion are inherent in every sense object. But one should not come under their sway, for they are obstacles on the path. Example is the sun. The sun shines equally on all, on a palace or a prison, on a lotus or a muddy swamp. It does not get attracted to the beautiful garden nor repelled by a barren desert. Its nature is to give light and warmth, unaffected by what it shines upon. The mirrors of the Bhagavad Gita's teaching on overcoming attachment and aversion. This mirrors this particular shloka. Just as the sun continues its duty without preference, we refine our minds by not getting entangled in pleasure or displeasure, likes or dislikes. When we act from inner awareness rather than external attractions, we may remain steady and free. Seed, river, sun. We have been facilitated to go through this only for the purpose of refining our mind. And refining our mind will definitely get speeded up if we start looking at it, read in it, as Papa says, read in it. What does it symbolically signify? Not even symbolically. It stands for, it's an embodiment of that particular value. We have seen seeds, we have seen sun, we have seen river. But to us, it's very nice, that's all. A casual remark, a superficial remark. So now we are asked to reflect upon it deeply. God, when He brought out the Mother Nature, when you and I were born, the first thing that we need is air to breathe. So where from it has come? Air to breathe, water to drink, earth to exist, space to move about, 98.4 degree temperature to keep us alive. We have not brought anything with us. So along with this has already been provided to us. So when He has provided to us, when that He means that subtle and mysterious power, God has provided this to us, directly, it reflects God's own characteristics. So when we start looking at it as God's own, then we try to bring out some facets about it. That is how all this, now we understand why this example is related to this refining. The first seed we did not create. Bijam mam sarva bhutanam. The next one, the river we did not create. Sun we did not create. Please think about it. We are not interested in slogas or meaning. So that, when we go out, we will try to look at everything for a deeper insight, not superficial. So we move to chapter number 4. This reflects Bhagavad Gita's teaching on Karma Yoga, performing action with dedication while surrendering the outcome. Like the tree, we refine our minds by offering our work selflessly without attachment to success or failure, knowing that true fulfillment lies in the action itself, not in its rewards. seed, river, sky, sun, tree. Chapter number 5, act as an offering to him free from attachment. Brahmanyadhaya karmani sangam tyaktva karoti yaha lipyate sa papena patmapatra vibambaso. One who performs actions, offering them to the divine, remains unattached, just as a lotus leaf remains untouched by water. Remains unattached, is not tainted by sin. Your example is earth. The earth sustains all. We have changed it. River again, river, confusion vanda. You can have plenty, but we changed it into earth. The earth sustains all, providing nourishment. Good, everybody is attentive. That I can understand now. Not copy paste. The earth sustains all, providing nourishment, shelter, stability without expectation. It supports life tirelessly, yet remains unattached to the countless activities occurring upon it. Despite being trampled upon, cultivated, or abandoned, it continues to give without claiming ownership. We claim the ownership of the earth. Earth does not claim. The earth sustains all, providing nourishment, shelter, stability without expectation. I am available. You cultivate anything. It supports life tirelessly, yet remains unattached to the countless activities occurring upon it. Someone wants to build a house, someone wants to build a temple, someone wants to build a lavatory, somebody wants to cultivate sweet crops that gives sweetness. Anything, he is available. Untouched, unaffected. Beautiful, no? Earth. This reflects Bhagavad Gita's teaching on dedicating all actions to the divine. Just as the earth does not act for itself but serves selflessly, we refine our thoughts and deeds by offering everything to him, free from attachment, ego, or expectation, knowing he is the source and the goal of all actions. Seed, river, sun, என்னது ட்ரீ வந்தாச்சேப்பா ட்ரீயா and this is fifth one is yeah?
Change it to earth.
Number 6, maintain moderation in activity, food and rest. Today noon we would have no moderation. Everybody had a full course meal. Chapter 6, Shloka number 17. Yuktahara viharasya yukta chetasya karmasu, cheshtasya karmasu, yukta swapnavabodhasya yogo bhavati dukkha. For one who is moderate in eating and recreation, balanced in work, and regulated in sleep and wakefulness, yoga becomes the destroyer of sorrow. Yogo bhavati dukkha. Day and night example. Day and night follow a natural rhythm. Neither the sun burns endlessly, nor does darkness last forever.
Not able to hear.
Eh?
Not able to hear.
Eh?
He's not able to hear. Everybody else.
We can't help it. Here it is not moved. What happened to this?
Here it is fine sound.
This reflects the Bhagavad Gita's teaching on moderation, yuktahara viharasya, maintaining balance in eating, working, resting, living. Just as nature operates in harmony, we refine our habits by neither overindulging nor depriving ourselves, allowing the body and mind to function optimally in service to the divine. Day and night. So what are the things which you have covered? At least the name.
Points are examples only.
Let them say a few things. Say something, you know.
Seed.
Then. Eh? River ಬಂದ ಚೊಲ್ಲಿಯ river. Eh? One. You know, if you two, three people say, "How can I be here?" You show your hand so the other people will keep quiet.
Kalamani says tree. Kalamani put her hand up and said tree.
Six we must get, you know.
Or Kalamani says earth.
Seed, river, sun, tree, earth, day and night. Seed, river, sun, tree, earth, day and night. Then we move to the seventh one. Bijam mam sarvabhutanam vidhi partha sanatanam buddhir buddhivadam asmi tejasvinam aham. O Partha, know that I am the eternal seed of all beings. I am the intelligence of the intelligent and brilliance of the radiant. Example is the ocean. The ocean appears as countless waves, each rising and falling with its own shape and movement. Yet no wave exists independently. Their true source is the vast ocean itself. Though they may seem separate for a moment, they all eventually merge back into the ocean. This reflects the Bhagavad Gita's teaching that one divine is the source of all creation. Just as waves arise from and return to the ocean, all beings, elements and life forms emerge from the one and ultimately dissolve back into him. By refining our perception, we recognize his presence behind all diversity, seeing unity in all creation. All these examples are verifiable. And it should be verified. Then only we know it has become a part of us. If we simply hear no, when we look at the earth, when we look at the sky, sun, when we look at the tree, when we look at the seed, when we look at the day and night, when we look at the ocean, whatever we have been told now, can be verified by us. It is not the knowledge that we memorize. This particular chapter, many of you, some of you might remember, it is titled as Jnana Vijnana Yoga. Knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge, applied knowledge. So we have heard this. First, the Almighty Lord of the universe, before our coming to this world, has praised this Mother Nature. To convey this to us. So when we verify what has been told to us, it becomes wisdom, knowledge. It is not knowledge alone, it is not academic knowledge, it is applied knowledge. When we go to the beach in the evening, when we see the waves rising, previously we would not have any idea, we just say we enjoy. We will be eating something or talking to somebody, that's all. But now with this bhavana, when we go to the beach, we will be concentrating upon it. Because many, even Shankaracharya in Atmabodh, he brings out this, Budbudani va Varini. So this is something, directly verifiable. Bijam Mam Sarva Bhutanam, this is the base, Adhar, no? Substratum. The base is from the substratum from which all of us have emerged. A very important sloga also. This is the starting point of spiritual journey. Bijam Mam Sarva Bhutanam. Why do we say it is a starting point, Papa wanted us to go back to our origin first and the origin of everything. Why did he say that? We now realize all of us, we have this me and mine predominantly in us. Even to come to this program, the me and mine says 3:30 to 4:30 there is a Satsang, go. Or people who are handling this, they come here by 3:25, set everything. Everything, everything is handled by that me and mine. Right from the moment we get up till we retire to bed, this me and mine is our constant companion. So naturally we start everything from me and mine. We hardly think that this me and mine was not there when we came to this world. This me and mine came only later. And how did it enter into the sense of individuality? Because it had a body and mind and intellect. And where from it came? Certainly not by us. That much we know, Did we plan for our birth as we used to plan in everything? So when we know that we have come here not because of the present me and mine in us, so some force, some inexplicable source called God has sent us here, then does he not know What should be our mission? Is it all right to assume that we define the mission of our life? Is it all right? Because we have not initiated this. So this particular sloga, when he says Bijam Mam Sarva Bhutanam, so it has come from him. When he has sent us here, does he not know the purpose for which he has sent us here? That is why this sloga is very, very important. And the next line Papa says, to know who really you are is the real question life. So I am not what I assume myself to be. I am something other than that. What is that? That is my journey. So I don't start from the me and mine. I try to go beyond the me and mine. So when we sit on the beach and watch the ocean, if the waves say, we will start from our life, we will say foolish. But what happened to us? We know that the ocean is the base. Different types of waves, sattvic, rajasic and tamasic, virulent, aggressive, especially during monsoon. If you go, you will see that. We have also seen tsunami. Every year, some part of the world is affected by some such things. How powerful, how uncontrollable it is. So we are guided by what is appearing, but we hardly recognize the substratum. So this is what, so reflective, meditative, keep on going. Then the next one is 8th chapter. Remember him at the life's final moment, knowing death is inevitable. Antakalecha mameva smaranmuktva kalevaram yaprayati samadbhavam yeti nastyatra samshayaha. One who remembers me alone at the time of death and leaves the body attains my being. Of this there is no doubt. Example is the leaf. A leaf, once vibrant and green, eventually turns golden and detaches from the tree when its time comes. It does not resist or fear falling. Instead, it drifts gently to the ground, merging back into the earth that once nourished it. This reflects the Bhagavad Gita's teaching on remembering him at life's final moment. The leaf, the body, represents the temporary nature of physical existence. The tree, the divine source, represents the eternal presence from which we arise and to which we return. By refining our awareness, we live in remembrance of him. So when our final moment comes, we surrender gracefully like a leaf returning to its source, knowing that only the body perishes while the soul merges with the divine. Some of you might have heard that when somebody at home, when the doctor says or when we understand that he is passing through the last moments, critical moments, at least people who have got some balance, they will read some slogas, chant Ram Nam, read Bhagavad Gita. You remember? For us, at least we will chant Ram Nam. Because then we did not know. Elders told us that you should chant Ram Nam so that we will get Sadgati or something like that. But the real thing is, we are trying to connect up with the origin. Ram stands for the origin, the source from which we have come. And so, by chanting Ram Nam, we are trying to connect ourselves with the source from where we have all come. In every religion, some form of ritual will be there by which this is directly or indirectly touched and kindled and made known. But Hinduism, the Sanatana Dharma, wants us, even while living, if we try to develop this remembrance, at that time also we will remember him. And the Lord assures us that if you remember me at the last time, undoubtedly you will reach me, you will become one with me. Eight. Try to remember. Leave, from there we start. All are keeping quiet.
Ocean and leaf and lava.
Yes, we are not hearing anything. Huh? Huh?
Even night.
Amritam is coming.
We can make the volume louder.
Amritam here.
Amritam.
Huh?
Amritam here.
Here is enter.
I don't know what it's
Kindly share that what's happening to the show.
8 points we have covered, you know.
Examples.
Assam. Yes, sorry. No. From this.
Sayamani Singh.
Perishable and
Perishable and
never true. River. But three silent.
Sunny.
Three is silent. 4 is three. 4, 15 is empty. 6 is a day and night. This is regular. Day and night. 7 is okay.
Ocean. Ocean. Region is ocean.
Okay. 8 is leaf.
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 Yeah.
Only one person talk.
Swamiji, this seventh chapter, Vision of Sarvabhutanam. In that next line is Buddhi Tamasmi Tejas Tejas Vinamam. For that there are more examples like, you see ants walking in one line. There is only the person who is teaching them.
We are walking in a line.
By walking?
No, Buddhir, Swamiji, she said, Buddhir Buddhimata Masmi. Even ants walk in a line. Means the Buddhi is there.
Okay.
Ants walking in one line to get food.
And walking in one line.
The intelligence, the supreme intelligence guiding them. You can see ants as an example there for Buddhimata Masmi.
Okay. Such reflection should come. But if the reflections are to sustainingly prompt us, we should remember something, you know. So we are trying to remember what has been covered. We are not to stop with that like we must keep on exploring. So at the moment we are now trying to remember what has been shared with us. So that this is the first step. Then after completing this 18, we can again come back, some more. Each one can bring out one more. So that this gives us a model, a methodology. how to draw the example from Mother Nature, number one. How does it help us to refine our thoughts? These two should be there in our mind. So with that bhavana, we started with the seed. Seed was followed by river, and then sun, then tree, earth, day and night, ocean, leaf. Okay, one more we'll take. Number 9, everything exists in him, yet he transcends all. Nachamastani bhutani pashyame yogamaishwaram bhuta brinnata bhute bhutasto mamatma bhuta bhavana. Yes, truly beings do not dwell in me. Behold my divine mystery. Though I sustain all beings and bring them into existence, I remain beyond them. So example is space. Space holds the sun, the moon, stars, all creation within it. Every planet, cloud and breeze move within space, yet space itself remains vast, untouched, unaffected by what it contains. It is ever present, but beyond all that appears within it. This reflects the Bhagavad Gita's teaching that everything exists in him, yet he is beyond all. Just as space pervades everything, yet remains unbound, the divine pervades all existence while remaining beyond form, time and limitation. By refining our understanding, we see that while all things exist within him, he remains transcendental, infinite, untouched. 9. So today, for a recap, we started why 18, no? Even by fixing the chapters, the Lord wanted us to prepare us to go to the crux. So 15 means what? 18 factors means what? 5 organs of perception first. 5 organs of action. 5 vital layers. Mind, intellect, sense of individuality. So these are the things that bind me, The me and mine is full of these factors. If I go beyond them, and God is beyond this, all these things are activated because of God's presence. But God is untouched and unruffled, unaffected. So spiritual journey means we try to transcend this and at the same time realize this and then function through this. Purified, refined. To us now, this is the message first it gives by 18 chapters. Is that clear? Yes. Because this is very important. Very, very important. I am seeing. How am I seeing? I am hearing. How am I hearing? This question should come to us, I am tasting. Who makes me to taste? What is the power that makes me to taste? What is the power that makes me to feel that I am? What is the power that makes my heart to beat? What is like that, we keep on asking ourselves. Then we try to transcend beyond this. So Bhagavad Gita, by naming 18 chapters, itself gives us this clue that this all of us have these 18 factors within us. That factors hide, or serves as a parda, a curtain, which separates us from the indwelling reality. So when I go beyond that, I become aware of his presence and then again function through these 18 factors. As long as that indwelling reality decides. Because we have come from that indwelling reality. The indwelling reality gave us these 18 factors, but we got somehow stuck and we were not getting aligned or connected with the origin. So now Bhagavad Gita, through 18 chapters, numbering 18, now God is asking us to go beyond the 18, find out the indwelling reality, and then function again through these 18 factors with a refined mind. Pakka and Kacha, no? Now it is clear. When Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says Pakka ego, that is sense of individuality has come back. Not that we don't exist, but it is Pakka, not Kacha. Unripened ego, unripened ego. Unrefined ego and refined ego. So this was the first message Papa gave us now today. And then we started. And then 9 slokas we covered through 9 examples drawn from Mother Nature. Why we were prompted to concentrate on Mother Nature? Again, just as He gave us our very life, He brought this Mother Nature also along with it. Otherwise we cannot exist. So the inner content is evident in all these in all these Mother Nature. Mother Nature also does not specify the beneficiary. Without Mother Nature, nothing can exist. Kindly think about it. So Bhagavad Gita, with this bhavana, when we go, so many exploration can be done. Tomorrow is Sunday, one full day is there. Those of you who have some text of Bhagavad Gita, those who have made some notes may kindly do it, so that on Monday when we come back, we might be able to have something more. Today we have some that 18 factors, something more. Every day something else should come. Papa, in one of his beautiful articles, inspiring articles, Release Divinity, he said, you ought to be the creator of new things. Because infinite are his potentialities. We should not stop anywhere. This reflection should keep on coming back. And Papa's quotation also we read today. What was the essence? We have the magnificent book of nature spread out before us, a picture of unsurpassing beauty and charm, the spontaneous, the blissful self-expression of the indwelling God. That is the charm. Oh. We have the magnificent book of nature spread out before us, a picture of unsurpassing beauty and charm, the spontaneous and blissful self-expression of the indwelling God. Let us look at it, read in it the glorious presentation, and the varied activity of the beloved. Look on the infinite play of the infinite one, and by deep absorption in the beloved, the universal being, enjoy immortal joy. This is the goal, all else is ephemeral, not worth striving for. So 2 things, we added today, Papa's quotation, that how it prompts us to go deeply into everything, not superficial. Deep. Look at it, read in it. No? Look on the infinite play of the infinite one. And then 9 examples. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Hari Om to everybody. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Pranam, Pranam. Hari Om, Hari Om.
Samji is not.